Mary Padian has been a part of the American reality TV competition series Storage Wars for quite some time, and is definitely one of the fan favorites. So, are you a fan of hers and want to know what Mary Padian from Storage Wars has been up to recently? Well then, you're at the right place, because today we're going to tell you all about that. Let's get started. Storage Wars airs on A&E and has been running successfully for more than a decade now. Professional buyers go to auctions on the show and look for some interesting high-paying items that can help them grab a big profit. Due to its immense popularity, the show has had many spin-offs, and Storage Wars Texas was one of them. Mary Padian was a part of Season 2 and 3 of Storage Wars Texas, and she appeared in a total of a number of 62 episodes. However, the show got suddenly canceled in 2014. But, fortunately for Mary, things turned out pretty well, as she got extremely lucky because the producers of the show liked her a lot and were not ready to let her go. They offered her to move to California and to be a part of the main show, Storage Wars, as a featured buyer, and Mary obliged. She earned herself the TV nickname, the Junkster. Mary Padian was born in Dallas, Texas. Her father, John Padian, was a businessman who used to operate a scrap metal recycling firm, and because of this, Mary developed an interest in looking for the treasures in her early childhood. Mary started working as an intern for D-Home magazine while she was in her senior year in high school. In 2003, she graduated with a degree in photojournalism from the University of Texas in Austin. Her goal after graduation was to get a job in a magazine, and after applying at multiple places, she finally got a job as an apprentice to the editor-in-chief of Architectural Digest. A year later, it did not take her long to become an assistant director there, and then she also started doing a section for the magazine called Mary's Finds. She started making videos for the online magazine where she would show people how to make and find great furniture, but at affordable prices. Mary left the job in 2010 and moved back to Texas. She was even offered a position as assistant editor in New York City with Architectural Digest. However, she decided to open her own shop called Mary's Finds, featuring antique and refurbished furniture that she would find in different thrift stores and storage units. The store deals with a mix of electronic treasures, decorative pieces, and many odds and ends. Mary's business also deals with toys, ornaments, appraised items, and a huge collection of Coca-Cola merchandise. Her plan was to run the business for 2 years and close it down if it did not work out by then. But just 2 days after deciding to close, her life changed as a producer of the show walked into her store. The producer that came to her shop signed her up for Texas version of Storage Wars. As per Mary, she bids on stores' lockers and then uses her creativity and skills to think of the different ways in which she can use the items. Being on the show increased her popularity a lot, and even though she had to close her store, Mary's Finds, she ventured into the online version of the business under the same name. As she's one of the people on the show who the viewers look forward to the most, her online store has been very successful. Mary went back to her hometown, Texas, bouncing between Dallas and Austin, to represent a charity called Ubuntu Life that is very close to her heart. It's a nonprofit charity that sells fair trade crafts made by Kenyan women to raise money to build a specialty clinic for kids with neurological issues in the country. It also provides the mothers who are making those crafts with long-term permanent jobs. Mary keeps her followers up to date on her social work activities through her Instagram and Twitter accounts. Recently, Mary introduced a product called Joy Bracelets to her followers through her social media accounts that she helped design for manufacture in Kenya. All proceeds from these products also go to the charity. During season 13 of the show, Mary went from being one of the show's main buyers to a guest star. As per the biography, she will be seen on the program much less frequently now. Storage Wars returned to our screens on March 8th of 2022, and even though Mary is now only a guest star, the show is still going great. And as per Mary's Instagram account, she's also living her life to the fullest on her own. Alrighty guys, that concludes our video. Click on one of the 2 videos on your screen right now. We'll catch you guys in the next one.